We are back. Yeah, with Brothers United Roundtable, y'all. We back with another video, man. Today's video, we got to talk about Donald Trump 2024. Will he be the next president? And is it possible that they will assassinate him? The Simpsons predicted it way back then. Look, I'm going to just explain things to you. I'm going to talk about some things today because there is a possibility. There's a strong possibility. I'm saying this because all of the things, right? All of the things leading up to the event of Donald Trump losing the election to Biden, all the things that happened, that's why this year is the most heated year when it comes to election year, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the climate is so red. It's like it's red right now. It's on fire, because of the state of the country, the state of America today, the state of politics, inflation, war, everything, the economy. Man, I mean, it's all in one. And when Donald Trump was in office, we got to be honest, the economy was in good shape. Jobs was good. Inflation was good. Everything was good, right? But when Biden came in office, 4 years of the decline of the United States, man, 4 years of a rapid decline, in 4 years, he did these things, made the inflation go up sky high, the pandemic, he didn't really handle it as well. Biden, I mean, the man is just senile. He seemed like he's never there. I don't think he even make it another 4 years on top of that. But Trump, it's like they target. It's something about not having Trump in office, man. They do not want Donald Trump in the presidential seat for some reason. And maybe it's because he actually wants to help the country than destroy the country. Maybe that's the case. But the Simpsons did predict his death. And when you look at it now, if he become president and they don't want him to become president, what can happen? Will he be assassinated? What is going to happen in this country if this man become president? Because they've been wanting him to go to jail. They've been trying to put him in jail because they don't want him to become president, because they know if he, by him trying to be president in 2024, it's going to be very heated when it comes to, I call it the deep state, the people in power behind the scenes who don't want him in office. Because I believe the people in power want this country to go in a decline. They don't want this country to be, on the uprise. They don't want this country to be doing good economically anymore. It's like they want to destroy this country. I got to be honest, man. And Trump is trying to put America's first. He went against the migrant crisis. He was trying to better the United States in every facet. Jobs, every opportunity was there, man. I mean, it was really good. Gas, everything. And Biden, man, I ain't trying to be divisive because, people still probably want Biden in office. But the reality of the situation is Biden is just not a good president. He's not. He's too old. He's too senile. He don't even know what anything is. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to be honest about that. And we got to be honest about Donald Trump being in office, man. Everybody want him in office. The regular people, the hardworking people, they really want him in office, man, because he had this country straight. They really did. When his 4 years, man, it started off shaky, but he straightened it out. And so they don't want this country to be going in the upper, they don't want this country to be going good. They don't want that. They want this country to be going down as far as possible. They want this country to be destroyed. And so people better be aware of this, that 2024 election year is going to be a very, very hectic year of Donald Trump. It's going to be a crazy year regardless because of inflation and all the things that's going on and the job loss because of AI. But to get Donald Trump in office, who wants to help the economy, wants to help the job market, wants to do all these great things, and even fix the migrant crisis, which Biden just totally mishandled the migrant crisis. Totally, you know. And so we got to look at these situations, man. We got to look at it. They do not want him in office. If he get in office, what they going to do to Donald Trump? And I pay attention to these things, man, especially the climate of the country, how heated it is between the president election. I mean, this is election year, right? And so during this president election, it's already super heated because people don't want Biden back in office. They do not want him back in office. Could they start a war to keep him in office? I mean, the third war, that would trigger it. I mean, a third great war would keep Biden in office, or a major catastrophe, something so big like a cyber attack. That's a strong possibility, right? But the assassination of Donald Trump is a super strong possibility if he get in office, because I believe they do not want him in office, and they're gonna do everything in their power. Believe me, listen, just pay attention this year. The closer we get to election, they're gonna do everything in their power to make sure that man Donald Trump do not get in office. And if you ain't prepared for what's going to come this year, because all these events, because they assassinate Donald Trump, all hell is going to break loose in the United States, man, of America. All hell going to break loose. I'm going to be shooting it straight with y'all, man, because of what's going on with the climate, what's going on with this economy, what's going on in every aspect with the migrant crisis, because it is a crisis. They mishandled that. Everything going on in the world today with these wars. People do not want Biden in office because he mishandling this country and he destroying this country. That's just the truth. And people want Donald Trump in office, and they do not. The powers that be, the deep state, the ones who control the world, do not want Trump in office. And that's just what it is. And if you ain't prepared, I want to say prepared, but it's really no way you could really be prepared, because when crisis happen, things can get unpredictable. Because you don't know what kind of crisis could happen. Could be a cyber attack. Could be a civil war if they assassinate Donald Trump. I mean, did you see what happened when Donald Trump didn't get in office? Y'all remember that, right? Imagine what's going to happen if he do get in office. Even if he don't. And they put Biden in. But if he do get in office and something happens to him, because people are going to be happy they got in office, but if something happened to him, my goodness, man. It's going to be all out here. All out hell is going to break loose in this country. And that's just the reality, man. So people better pay attention to the election year. And pay attention to all the predictions that, like, the Simpsons made. Because I do pay attention to that. The Simpsons predicted that he'd become president. He did become president. Y'all don't find that crazy? And then he going to do the second term. He finna try to do his second term, trying to be a president in 2024, and they don't want him to be president. He could possibly get assassinated. Think about that. 2024 election year. Donald Trump, life possibly could be in danger.